right, I think we're live. Coming to you straight from Jake's cab. He's going to do a little disking here, so have at it.
Oh man.
It's a party.
It's something. What if somebody sends a question? How do I answer that? No? We're gonna... Sorry if you can't hear me, hold on. We're disking some prevent plant ground. Possibly getting ready for wheat. If we don't plant wheat, we're gonna bring a ripper in over the next month. But I guess I could have started out with, we disced up all the contest corn. We saw Eric's and figured it's time to give up. I already knew Kevin was gonna go. Alright, here we go. I guess if you have any questions, I don't know how to answer them here at the moment, so, but anyway, yeah, so we're gonna run this disc. The disc is new to us. Actually, this RX tractor is new to us. We had no intention of ever getting one, but our dealer came back with us some really good numbers on a used one, so it worked out for us. We're having a couple of issues with our 2-track, and so yeah, I mean, the track is nice, it's smooth. It's definitely a place for 4-track, and definitely 2-tracks. To me, they still have a place in the world. So obviously the cost is not always great, but like I said, they made it work for us. So I guess just good timing on that, I guess. But anyway, the ground here we're disking. It's some pretty heavy clay. There's really no sand in this ground here at all. So this is some tough ground to farm. It was just about ready to plant the corn or beans. We had it pegged for corn until about June 1st, and we knew we wouldn't get in here, so we were going to go to soybeans, and that did not end up happening either, unfortunately. So it stuck with prevent plant. We were hoping to plant it, but that's just how it goes here. So I think most of the state did get planted this year, this go around, so that's nice. It sucks that there's really nothing for us to plant other than wheat now in September. We want to plant every acre, but it just doesn't. Sometimes the weather just doesn't cooperate. Overall, the beans around here, all the rest of this farm around here, planted June 30th or July 2nd, one of the two. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. It's been so dang dry that they just haven't taken off. They look better than they did, but it's just so dry. They're just not taking off. They look like July 30th planted beans. Still optimistic. Still hopefully they'll make 30 bushel. It'll be better than this farm, this field here that I'm in right now is 70. Well, the field that I'm disking is probably 40, but this whole farm is probably 250. And when we harvested off of this 2 years ago, soybeans, they averaged, I think it was like 8. That's how wet and crusted this ground gets, just ridiculous. But yeah, like I said, the ground's a little hard, so the distance not going in the ground is the way I'd like. So I'm going on a 45-degree angle right now. Let's see. Just got a Snapchat. Yeah, like I said, I'm going on a 45-degree angle. Just trying to break these weeds up a little more. Preparation in case we do plant it to wheat. I don't know. We'll see how the prices shake out here over the next couple of weeks, I guess, right? So I guess if anybody has any weed suggestions on foliar feeding or just tips in general, I mean, my dad used to grow weed every year up until I was about 8, 9 years old, but times have changed quite a bit in the wheat world now, so not really looking forward to spraying it 6 times, but I guess that's just the way it is, so oh well. Like I said, if anybody has any tips or suggestions, probably some of them are going to say just don't. I'm fine with that. But yeah, other than that, the corn here on the other half of this other part of this field is an old golf course. Obviously you can't see it, but that was planted June. When did I planted it? June 8th. My average speed in that field, the chickweed was so bad that my average speed with the planter was about 7.5 miles an hour to get the chickweed to go through the row cleaners, because I was not taking row cleaners off for our last field of the season. It's just not going to happen. I was just not, no. So it, like I said, it's P0, what is it, P0075. Like I said, planted June 8th, so I mean, it just got done pollinating, so and if we can pull 140 bushel off of there, that's probably pretty deep good. But we will see. No, never know. I guess I've been surprised before, so other than that, I mean, just working on irrigation. Kind of old, I can't remember, it's not a valley. Oh, I can't remember what kind of pivot it is now. It might be a valley pipe. I can't remember. Either way, the ball joint where the next tower slides on, to hold the tower on, well, that ball joint came apart, and that tower kept running and spun itself into the other tower and flipped it over. So it should be a fun week working on that, you know. And the pivot's probably, we bought it used, I bet that pivot's probably 45 to 50 years old if I was guessing. So, I mean, it's probably due for a little work. So, can't win them all. I mean, it's not the first time, definitely not going to be the last time something like that's going to happen. So, there's really no point in getting mad about it. It's run on some sorghum anyway, so it's, sorghum will take the heat a little better than the corn can. So, it's, yeah, other than that, forecast this week looks to be, what did it say, low 80s, I think, every day, and then starting the next week with the week after, I think we go down to the 70s a few days. Everything, lows are staying in the 50s, so that'll be nice. Should be good weather for a while at least. It needs to rain pretty bad. We're pretty dry. If you dig 3 feet down, we got a whole lot of nothing out there. It's drier than all get out, so we need rain really bad. Not to mention, we got three or four total pivots we got to tow here tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. So I guess the only fun part about that, I guess, is just no, actually no, there's nothing fun about towing pivots whatsoever. So yeah. Tomorrow, Monday, should be fun. We got tissue sample day coming up tomorrow. That's the irrigated ground. And probably spray some soybeans, to spray some velvet leaf. I don't know what everybody's, I know out west their prime weed is water hemp, plum or amaranth. Down south, our problem seems to be growing in velvet leaf. That seems to be becoming a real issue. So spray some of that off tomorrow. Unfortunately, it probably will ding the beans a little bit, but velvet leaf is getting out of control in a couple of spots, so just have to work with it now. We can't spray dicamba here. We should say before this whole nonsense going on now, we could not spray dicamba. Not many co-ops would even spray dicamba for you. There's just too much produce around here to even want to try it. Horror stories when it first came out, so we just decided we'll skip it. We plan to extend beans, but we still spray Roundup on them. Next year, I think we're going to go to some pre-emerge and just touch it up with a little glyphosate earlier in the season for some stuff growing. But I had good luck on non-GMO beans when it's pre-emerge, so we'll do that next year and some year too. So, yeah, our beans. If I was guessing right now, I'd say our bean yield, just off the looks of the beans, I'd say 42 to 45. But if they don't start putting on some pods here pretty soon, I'm going to be in the 30 range really fast. So we're just going through our beans now, spraying manganese on them. And so we're just getting some foliar on them right now. Just select ones to save a little money. Excuse me. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty quiet. We're getting the combine ready. It's in the shop right now, 680. Just working on the chopper at the moment. Get back to that in the morning too. And yeah, we're gonna fertigate some fungicide and some iron, some copper on some corn. Hopefully the next 2 days on a field where it's can't really get the helicopter and airplane to fly there due to next to a daycare and a housing development, and yeah, it's pretty close to downtown Kalamazoo, so just gonna get the fertigation set up tomorrow for the first time on that field, so that'll be pretty cool to give that a try. Corn looks pretty good. No tar spot in it yet. I would anticipate it to come here in the next couple of weeks. We do have tar spot. It's we do have tar spot. It's low so far. It is in Allegan County, Van Buren County, and Kalamazoo County, the farms of the farmland, or the counties of the farmland. I haven't seen it much on our farm yet. Over the past couple of years, I have seen company tar spot differences. The company, our seed company that we work with, I've narrowed it down to a few numbers that get it pretty bad, but I've kind of learned a little more how to maybe get ahead of it. One thing we tried to do this year on one field was obviously we tried Veltima 1 and 2. We sprayed a little earlier. We went 5 to 6 leaves before tassel to try to combat tar spot a little quicker, and so far that corn, it looks pretty darn good. It's dryland corn, so obviously it was going to take a little longer for tar spot to get in there, but I mean, like I said, it looks good. So I don't know, we'll see. Just got done spraying all of our corn with fungicide. Had Hamilton helicopter came and sprayed everything for us. We put out Veltima, Tribal Pro, and a little approach Prima. So give them all a fair shot. We got a couple of fields where we have Veltima and Tribal Pro next to each other, and then we have a couple of fields where it's Veltima and then nothing. So it'll be pretty cool to see how it all goes. There's been a lot of talk on this Veltima product, so we'll see. So far, it looks good in the dryland corn. The Tribal Pro's been a good one for us over the past few years. We really like that. Just gives you that extended window. But they're planting some pretty big stuff on Veltima, so we'll see. Other than that, not a lot going on. Obviously, if like I said, I don't know how to answer your questions here at the moment, but if you got any questions or anything like that, you can, I guess for a face, you can Facebook me. I have try to get on there tonight when I get some downtime later this evening, and I've been mad about it lately, but I will try to do better. Yeah, I mean, the disc. So the disc, it's a 2680 high-speed disc from Deere. Chose to go with that one. One, the price was right on it. Two, the narrow transport going down. The price was right, and it has narrower transport going down the road. So that was a double shot for us. There's some good discs out there. Everybody has a pretty good disc. One that everybody seems to have, one that people really like around here locally, the yellow one. It's a solid disc, no doubt. But it, I mean, for us, for the places we gotta go, it's just so wide. And ooh, here we go. Well, it looks like we have an issue. Steering system redundancy. Who all has a steering system redundancy? Y'all can help me out with that one. That's a fun one. Now we're going 6 miles an hour, so this is cool. So I guess we're gonna head to the front, and I guess we're gonna go tissue sampling, because I have no idea what the heck that is. It came up the other day and they did some warranty work. They said they had it fixed, whatever it was. That's what the other guy is. So, well, I guess I get to come back out. Cool. As I sit here tying the quad track through the the RX has been running good. Serves me right, I guess. Oh well. At least it's warranted. Yes. Yeah, 6 mile an hour pull. So I guess we will head her to the front and we're gonna go do some tissue sampling. So I guess you guys will see some corn, some good dryland corn here. I don't know, it's probably gonna be around that episode 8 range by the time you see this corn that we're gonna go look at now. So I'll just tell you now, the corn looks good now. And yeah, you guys will see it in a couple weeks. I don't know, maybe I'll take some pictures, I'll post them later. Like I said, it looks pretty good. We're gonna fly it with a drone, see if that wind hurt it the other night. We do have some wind damage from the other night. We have wind damage from July 8th to July 10th and whatever day that was, August 12th, I think it was, 10th. I don't know, whatever day the Iowa storm came through. So, yeah, we will check it out. We'll let you know, I guess. So, yeah. I guess we're still live doing this. It's news to me. Had no idea. Alright, so I guess we're gonna chill out. I don't know how to turn this stuff off, so they're gonna have to do it. I'm not good at this. Here he comes. Yeah, so I guess everybody have a good evening. Wait for old Jared to come up here. There he is. I just had to tell him I don't know how to turn this stuff off, so I was gonna let you do it.
Hot dog. You guys are having too much fun in here, huh?
Too much fun, yeah, now we're broke down.
Are we?
Computer problem.
Computer problem?
Yeah.
What happened?
I have no idea. Maybe some warranty work, so.
It says steering system redundancy lost.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
I think the machine thinks it's break time, so it's ready to relax the whole.
Fine with me.
We'll see you guys later.